Hello, this is Nick Sprock. I'm going to review territory level launcher Snax. And before we do that, get us off instructions and color coded this on light purple so that either color set for 1551. It's the bunch. So it consists of giant foods, show design. 551. So the back of its instructions is the clock from the mini figures blind bags. It's its piece list, which has a total amount of 51 pieces, which makes it the muncher with the least amount of pieces. The Series 6 Mixel checklist. This Mixel code is MRMO7THFU1, which decoded as Mr. Mouthful. And that's pretty much it. And here he is. So his name is a total misspelling of the word Snax. So while it's being spelled S-N-A-C-K-S, it's spelled S-N-A-X. So the other poncho, so his colour is in purple with lavender mixed in. I'm not sure why that much colour coded it. It's not really a colour that much, but I'm guessing it's just so that you got a second purple mix will try. As you can see, if you really was see chipmunk due to his massive cheek pouches, which are the most large and rounded they are, and he has prominent. But none of his prominence is lower teeth. He seems to have an underbite going on. See enough. He also has a proper neck. So one small amount of mixels to that, which is nice. But that's pretty much the interest about design. That's pretty much it. So I'll move on to. Also, I do like the upper toothpicks, the hang tooth pieces. We want to call the tooth mixels. So you can pop the eyes off. Oh. So you can position however you want. So you can. I think this. What's below that is right. So I think pick these downwards, and then quickly try and pop off the other one as possible. There we go. So, unfortunately, he lacks mouth articulation. He's the only male of the Montrose to not have it, but he has a header on the ball joint, so you can rotate it 360 degrees. Oh, yeah. Inch it up and down. You can sort of pivot it, so it can be a bit. Yeah, there we go. That's side. Good. The neck is also ball jointed, so you can rotate it 360 degrees. So it can be a bit tricky. Inch it and down, and you get a pivot. So for now, you position the feet, and it's a bit of a mess. Movements. Yep. And the inches are up and down. It's a ball joint, so you can rotate them 360 degrees. and now you can do the split. So loons are more standard for a mixer, but he does get to stand out a bit for his neck and his ball jointed head. It's pretty much. But that's not so. Also, Tika with accessories, and just like with all the machos, you get foods. Though it's not exactly say what these are, because they look like crap. I think they're meant to be open up sweets, but it's pretty much still clearly a flower piece of a stud on top of it. There's a bit of a blue stuff. There's one with a lot of studs. Yeah, they suck. These are the worst. Just out of all the munchos. What you can do is you can plug them onto the hands, which on these node sections. Yeah. Plug them into this. Yeah, get that going, which I guess end up Carcos also has undersized cheerleader pom poms. Yeah, that's then food. And can also goes pop. So if you can store them in his mouth, but now since he doesn't have mouth articulation, you can't actually properly store the in his mouth, and you instead have to put it in his cheeks. Now it is possible to just put it through this gap, so the mouth between. There we go. So there. There we go. So that's his food stored. They do rattle around. But they store, they store in just fine, and it's can be a bit. Also, you can get the food for the gap, but as you can see here, yeah, it's hard to get out. So you would have to pop off the cheeks in order to get rid of. Okay, wasn't any food, so both are in the left cheek. There we go. And then you can also have put one snack in the cheek, and then you get to or cheeks like so. Difficult to get in all positions. There we go. So you can do it that way. Of course, if we just tend to do it separately, so try and quickly get this cheek back on. Oh, there we go. That got quicker, and then just get the snack. Oh, it went in the other cheek anyway. Oh well. So overall, I think Snack is one more popular muncher, but for me, it's definitely my least favorite one. Maybe because I think he has the least interesting design out of the three Muncho, and I even felt that way when the Munchos were revealed. Now it's not bad by any means. I do like the large cheek in the cheeks, but again, not as interesting as the other design wise. He lacks off articulation, and this food looks like crap. Unlike the other food, which they're as the munches color, which the more obvious of what they're meant to be. You're exactly certain what they are. I think you just assume that they're meant to be some sort of sweets. So I'm going to give Sophie between a 7.5 and an 8 out of 10. So it's nope. So we'll have me.